Welcome back, everyone. This is part 2 of the King's Castle. King James along with Blair Chopin, Pete Kohlberg, and Jeff Langell.
Come here.
And as usual, tonight we're breaking down the week in pro wrestling.
Break it down.
And I want to turn now to SmackDown because we've had some interesting changes in the past couple of weeks. Excuse me, in the past few days. Including the crowning of a new Intercontinental Champion in Dean Ambrose.
I'm crowning right now.
But we also discovered this past Tuesday that Dean Ambrose... Blair, wake up! Wake up! Alright, you're not a hog. You're not supposed to snore in the middle of the show.
Maybe some golden showers will work.
Do it, everyone, wake up!
Golden showers, where?
Oh, that woke you. You see what woke him up, don't you?
Did someone say golden showers?
It's so warm.
Our executive producer. But anyway, we now know that both
Donald who?
We now know that both Dean Ambrose and The Miz have entered themselves into the Royal Rumble on the SmackDown side. But I'll tell you something.
Tell me.
Tell us.
I honestly think this feud between Ambrose, The Miz, and The Miz's little girlfriend, Renee Young, is going a little too far as I'm concerned.
Why do you say
Miz
that?
wears big underwear.
I mean, The Miz, like we talked about before, The Miz went way too far when he made this personal during that interview with Renee. And then they go back and forth over the championship for the past several weeks. These two are going to end up killing each other before the Royal Rumble match, as far as I'm concerned.
Rumble.
I mean, Pete, let's be honest, we both know that Ambrose is a lunatic.
Yeah.
Back to
What? The Miz doesn't stand a chance. At least now without his French-Canadian girlfriend in his back pocket.
Exactly.
Ooh.
in his big underwear back pocket.
Exactly.
So, in your opinion, do you honestly think The Miz can win the Royal Rumble without a little help from Maurice?
No, I don't.
Maurice.
I also think Maurice
Maurice?
is going to try to insert her way to help.
That sounded dirty.
Speaking of insertion, can you tell us about your New Year's Eve?
Oh, you mean?
Like perhaps she tried to blind somebody during the match with that cologne she's been using?
Or with golden showers?
They don't call him two pump chump for nothing.
No, but honestly, I was thinking about it. I think they're going to try to get Renee Young in there too.
What?
I do.
You think they're actually going to put her in the ring?
No, but I think they're going to try to give her like the outside interference, like Maurice does with The Miz.
Cold-blooded.
It could be.
I think they could be setting it up for that.
Do you think she would eventually get in the ring? Because
Possibly.
right now she's a non-in-ring talent.
So is that like a three-way?
Oh no.
Actually, the Royal Rumble is a 30-man match. It's like a battle royal, except 30 men
Wow.
all enter at different times, and the last man standing gets
It's
the title
been
match at
years since I've
WrestleMania.
done a 30-man.
James, I just read this on Facebook.
We like to
I
call
want
it
to see if you
group.
agree. I want to see if you agree with this statement.
Okay.
Totally
Only
related
you
to
would
what we're
know,
talking
Jeff.
about. Jeff, yeah, get the camera on me. This is very important.
Only you would
This
do
post
that.
on Facebook says, it takes a strong man to handle a broken woman. What is your take on that?
Well, that depends on what you consider broken. If
Shattered.
a broken woman means she's upset, then yes, it does take a strong man. But if a broken woman means she's gone crazy, then I say run for your life.
Oh, really?
I think that was very sexist.
What?
What? As the voice gets high. Anyway.
Because
James, okay, this is a philosophical statement on Facebook. I want to see if you agree with this. Do well in school and get a good job, because the more money you make, the more puppies you can adopt, and puppies are the root of happiness. James, are puppies the root of happiness?
Well,
if not, what is?
Who made that statement? The Miz?
C.S. Lewis.
well, it depends on who you ask.
C.S. Lewis.
I mean, if you were to ask,
What's the CS for?
if you were to ask someone like Betty
Couple
White,
hours.
she would probably say that puppies are the root of happiness.
Slimy.
But
Wait, do you have that on record?
But
Are
I
you
say,
slandering her on air?
but I say something. I say something else is the root of happiness.
What is that?
Family and friends.
So you're saying Pete is the root of your happiness?
Not specifically just him.
What?
I meant everybody. Everybody in the immediate circle. That's
If
why.
you had to be alone on the beach with 3 people, who would those people be?
You.
Ooh, okay. So you're automatically Xing out one of the members of your immediate family.
And are you wearing clothes?
My mom.
Me and your mom. Okay.
And are you wearing clothes?
And maybe. Oh, I know. Brooke Charvet.
Ooh.
What is that?
You don't know who she is?
Burke Chavet.
No.
That sounds like
Brooke.
a French STD.
Brooke Charvet.
Who's
Oh.
that?
The former co-host of Dancing with the Stars.
Oh. See, I would bring the main host, the America's Funniest Home Videos guy.
You mean the former America's Funniest Home Videos guy?
Yeah,
Tom
he
Bergeron?
is so dapper.
Well,
Pete, who would your 3 people be?
Why do you
Well-
do that?
with all due respect, where looking dapper doesn't help you survive on a desert island.
I don't know if I can pick just 3 people.
Jeff, who are your 3 people?
On a desert island?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I'd have to.
I'd have to really think on that. 3 people on a desert island.
The correct answer to this is no one. Because you wouldn't want, if you really love someone, you wouldn't want them to be on an island. Deserted from everything.
Well, you could eat
Oh.
the other 2 people if it's a desert island, because that means there's no water.
Oh,
Cannibals.
Blair, you are so wrong.
James,
Cannibals.
would you ever resort to cannibalism?
No.
So you would just die?
No. Actually, the reason I bring my mom is because she actually knows how to cook food using fire.
I didn't think that was going that way.
So she can help us survive.
So when you have to amputate your foot, Mom can cook it.
That's true. That's a good
I
point.
guess.
That's a very good point.
Anyway, getting back to the wrestling here for a second. Something that I thought was interesting that occurred this past week on SmackDown. We saw a match between the new Wyatt family, Randy Orton and Luke Harper, were in the match against the new tag champions, American Alpha, for the tag titles. However, during the match, Luke Harper tried to interfere on the part of Orton and Bray Wyatt, but it backfired because Orton ended up knocking Harper down.
Who's the WWE superstar you think's most likely to get a golden shower?
The Miz.
I'm
Miz,
not.
yeah.
I'm
I think
not
the Miz
going
is-
there.
I think
Beck,
the Miz
I
is
think
gone.
I've seen it on
I'm not going there.
on Pornhub.
I've seen that video too.
God Almighty.
The shocking thing is it was from Ric Flair.
Anyway. Anyway, American Alpha ends up winning the match and retaining the tag titles. But then, Harper and Orton end up going in the ring. Bray Wyatt tries to break them up, but they don't listen. So, in your guys' opinion, do you think we've seen the implosion of the Wyatt family?
Oh, that's a Pete question.
I mean, not really. I think they're trying to get it to where maybe Orton breaks out on his own.
Really?
Yes.
So you think
Why in 50 words or less?
Orton would become kind of the lone wolf of the group?
Yes.
If that makes any sense?
I think they're gonna. It's gonna be
Would
where
he be Lone Wolf or Teen Wolf?
maybe both.
Where that doesn't make any sense. Teen Wolf is a show on MTV that got canceled.
And it was a movie with
Michael J. Fox, right?
Ba-dum-bum.
But no, like I've heard rumors where Orton might turn on the Wyatt family, and I think they're setting it up for that.
Perhaps.
And I think they've
Only-
been setting it up because of the past several weeks with Harper and Orton.
Only time will tell.
Orton hears a who?
Exactly.
No, that's Horton. That's Horton, the
Oh.
Dr. Seuss character.
Oh, I see.
But
I
they-
thought they were the same. Wrestlers.
Well-
Wrestlers.
Well, wait a minute.
You got to educate me.
They can't be the same because
You know my favorite Dr. Seuss
Well-
character?
who?
Deadpool.
What? But anyway, Horton was an elephant, but Randy Orton is a man who thinks he's a viper. So he thinks he's a snake.
So reptiles as opposed to pachyderms.
James, what's your favorite Dr. Seuss work?
It'd probably be a tie between The Cat in the Hat and Fox and Socks.
But what about Green Eggs and Ham?
Sam, I am.
Very important work.
I do not like them, Blair Chopin. I do not like green eggs and ham.
Whoa.
Very nice. Do not say my last name on air, though.
Oh my God.
They are after me.
FBI.
I do that every single week,
I know.
so you're perfectly safe.
Hashtag ISIS.
All right, we gotta go to break. You went a little too far there.
Whoa.
Oh,
Hold on. What was
I
your
know I was
question
still on
about?
camera. What's up?
Before we got off on Dr. Seuss.
Do you think we've seen the implosion of the Wyatt family because of Luke Harper and Randy Orton's
Were
actions?
these Wyatts ever technically married?
What I mean is, do you think their faction is gonna break up?
James, it's not called a faction, it's called a couple.
Not in wrestling. In wrestling,
Is it wrestling or wrestling? Is it? I thought down south they wrestled.
Yeah, it's called wrestling.
so do you think
Yeah.
the faction is gonna break off?
I think so.
You do?
I do, wholeheartedly.
I think they tried that.
In fact, hold on, Pete. I'm gonna.
No. If you remember before, the original Wyatt family was Bray Wyatt, Eric Rowan, and Luke Harper, and they didn't break off. Bray Wyatt just set them free, and then they got back together. There's a little bit of a difference.
Yeah.
So we'll just see.
I guarantee that the faction breaks up.
I think he just aged like 30 years, maybe 40.
Yeah, what kind of character was that?
Well, I had a point, and then you went to Pete, so I just kept. I paused. And I was
Okay, are you gonna talk in slow motion for the rest of the show?
I don't know.
I'm actually not going to be here for the rest of the show.
What?
I really have to use the bathroom on someone. I mean,
All right, this one's a gimme, but normally our charge.
Ever?
It's always like this, though.
when you get these four together.
We gotta go to commercial. We'll be back. Commercial.